one is asking is normal. But if they send the question the same thing, like I said before, these people are looking for relevance. And if at any time Onyendo gives instruction, if that instruction comes out, it's not the lawyers that are going to write it, because he gives a specific instruction to a specific person that is in charge. Okay? So what they are saying is a different thing, but I'm still believing it will be done in less than no time. But one thing we have to pay attention to, seriously, is these people are looking for relevance to make them position themselves. To make them position themselves. If these things will be said, for sure it's going to be said. But don't forget, our priority is not what they are doing outside. It's what is happening to Onyendo and is coming out. That should be our top priority, not these people. Because these people you see here outside, I would describe them as garbage carriers. They are looking for where to dump their garbages. That is how I can define them. So they are there to distract people's attention. You don't know where they are coming from. You don't know whom they are working with. So for that reason, leave them apart. But I can categorically tell you that these issues will be addressed at some point. If not towards this end of this year, probably by the first week of.
So we hold you by your word. Master, we hold you by your word.
All this is
categorically clear. The issue will be addressed.
Of course. That's
what you said.
We say it the way it is. We don't hide from all these things. We say it the way it is. You know. So it will be done the way it's supposed to be done. But they know that they are out. What they are trying to do to see if they can win sympathizers. I can understand that. That reminds me now. Somebody sent a message to me here that somebody made mention of Professor Patrice Lumumba about the role I played, that Onyendo said that he should be brought into his legal teams, and I didn't do that. You see how they are trying to be gullible. They know. They were accusing DOS. It's not DOS that is in charge, it's me that is in charge. I am responsible for the legal activities going on. Now the question is, we are working with sets of Queen's councils. Everybody has their own specialties. This, that. Like we have human rights lawyers. You have immigration. You have criminal. And this is how it is in life. And when things happened, I was the one looking for all these things, because I met that same man, if I'm not mistaken, on the 2nd of July in one of the broadcasts, where I explained what happened to Onyendo. I asked the questions. I was checking.
Let's understand you properly. You met which man?
I met in the program. We met with Lumumba while we were discussing in this Zoom meeting. And I was watching, you know, people recommended. I had my own person I want to work with. Because, you know, in this life, you have to bring people and compare and see who can do the job for you. If you can remember, when this thing happened, the first newspaper publication we had came from Kenya. That was Star newspaper in Kenya, if I'm not mistaken. It's a national newspaper. They published the rendition of Onyendo in their own terms. When we were asking, we had some people advising us on people to use. The one they introduced to us, we checked his background. We know these are politicians. You know, you know somebody who can deliver and somebody who cannot deliver. You can suggest something to me, but it's not you that will tell me whom I have to work with. I checked that PLO. He's a very man that is outspoken, brilliant man, wonderful. But he didn't fit into what I want to do. Then we got the outstanding Professor George Wojokoy. Go and check his profile. It speaks for itself. This is a man that has been able to deal with a lot of countries. Uganda, he can't enter. He can't enter into Somalia. He can't enter Ethiopia. He can't enter Tanzania because he stood strongly for the human rights. After going through his profile, I decided that we can work with him because I had an interview with him one-on-one. We talked in the meeting with the groups of lawyers from our own side too here. We decided we are going to work with him because of his, profile. And some idiots are coming up, making noise, talking rubbish, try to win sympathizers. We are not here to gossip. In as much as we know what we are doing. If it was at the early stage when things happened, most people, their head were intact working. But most of them are mad now. That is why they will go back to bring out what happened ages ago. We are moving on. Why coming out to be talking about things that doesn't make any meaning? And some idiots, I call them idiots, are busy talking about Professor Lumumba. What for? Is it you that will tell me whom to work with? The answer is no. And we are going for the best, and we have to look for the best. So I want to tell you how these fools are behaving. When they pick one particular thing, they'll be talking about it, talk about it. Idiots who are lost will be on their own side asking questions. This is what I'm expecting people to ask me, and they don't want to ask. But they will go out and be peddling fake news. I am the one responsible, not DOS. So pointing fingers at DOS shows that the people are daft in the brain that they can reason. If you have any question, channel it to me. I will respond to that effect. But I want to tell them, nobody can tell us whom to work with.
My only question.
Master Prophet, hold on. Go ahead.
So we have the best lawyers.
No, and Master Prophet, hold on. Because Master Kanunta Kanu is explaining something very vital. All these autopilot, they always cook up story to look like they are in center of others. When it comes to things I don't know or I don't have knowledge about, I will tell you the truth. I will not put people in a state of imagination. Because from their testimony, you will think that they have a one-on-one meeting with Mazen Nandekano. And Mazen Nandekano asked them to contact Professor Lumumba. But the answer is no. Mazen Nandekano never asked them to. It's not them. But I don't know how they managed to get information. So anytime, if open a funnel, and this has been their problem. Anything handle, it's a funny here, put from police here, never the man arrest. It's a they broadcast on radio, how take you over. It's a far have their clothes, camera fascinating. These have been their problem. And I always tell them, you must learn how to relax. Be coming down. You over hyper. Stop dashing out information just to make it look like you're the one who knows everything. No, a lot of us know things, but we are not expected to say some things.
Let me tell you, Ikenga, let me interject here. There is something. I know that sometimes I get pissed off when I call people's name. I don't like it. When this thing happened, on 2nd of July, all of us were working as one people. This same Simon that is spreading this news, I know that he's the one talking about it. Ask him. I spoke to him as a brother, said, what do you think we can do with this man? Do you think Professor will fit in this very case as it is? Do you think we can work with him? I'm just sampling opinions. He categorically told me no, that he thinks he is on the side of the Kenyan government. He said so. I'm quoting him. I'm drinking water. If I'm lying, I need to drink water, let me die. He told me no. I took his advice as a brother.
Mazi, drink the water. Mazi, no, drink the water. You bring the cup up, but you never drink. Drink.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
If I'm not saying the truth now, if I'm lying against him, I need to drink water. Let me not see tomorrow.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, go ahead.
So now, he himself advised as a brother. No. His own honest advice will not go that way. I took it while I'm still carrying my investigations. So why would he come out and be talking about all this nonsense? As if we are not doing the right thing. I asked the question. All of us were in that meeting of 2nd of July, if I'm not mistaken. The date. When I said that Onyindi was rendition from Kenya. Was the Pan-African meeting. So these are the things. Our people should stop being stupid. They should tell the truth at all times and start making fool of themselves. If you say the truth, you don't have anything to remember. And this is the bitter truth. They should stop deceiving people. We know where we're going to, and that is where we are focusing, and not what they're saying. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.